long-term resident here back from the 70s. Take away my step and Nate. I got two issues I want to discuss, and I put in two papers, so I get 4 minutes or just two. So I deserve right on both of them.
Okay, number 11's been taken off.
We can still discuss it.
We can still discuss it, go ahead.
Okay. Trash and refuse collection. I'm not really sure what y'all are doing or what you plan on doing. Right now, we currently pick up everything's put out on the street. And I'm familiar with using contract to pick up stuff. So if we go to a contract service, does that mean that the stuff that we clean out of our lawn gardens, that type of stuff will no longer be picked up by this contract?
No.
No, it won't be picked up, or no?
No, there'll be no changes.
There will be no changes. So everything gets put out on the road will still continue to be picked up. Will there be a fee adjustment from what we are currently paying now to go to a contract service?
Yes.
Yes,
And how much is the fee adjustment?
down $4 per month.
Okay, so we're gonna pay them to do the same thing and we're gonna save money. Okay, we got that on the record, everybody, right?
$4.
Okay. No, we'll see about that then. I'll start with my next one then.
Go ahead.
The money for the schools, I, like everybody else in here, agreed that we voted as citizens to collect a ½ cent on each dollar to go to the schools. Nowhere did any one of you sitting up there ever say that we will think about doing this now or think about changing it down the road. One of the things I want you to think about also, if you're planning on doing this and you're going to obligate $800,000 from that money for the next 3 to 5 years, what happens when the high school needs a new air conditioning unit? What happens when the roof needs to be repaired on one of the buildings? You're fixing to obligate money that we voted on in this city for a specific reason for something we didn't vote on. I don't think you should be allowed to do that. I think you need to listen to what your voters said. Your voters said that money was to go to the school, not to go to the general fund where the board of mayor and aldermen can, at their will, decide what they want to spend it on. I'd kind of like to know what you are planning on spending it on. That's a question. I mean, we are interested in transparency here, right? So what are we planning? What do we need this kind of money for to spend it? No.
He's the finance guy.
You're the mayor. Come on, you've got to defer to the finance guy for what we want to spend money on.
So
Aren't you the mayor?
Well, I'm not going to get into debate with you right now, so
Okay.
if you're through with your comments, I appreciate it.
Okay, well, I'd like to make an appointment to meet with you where we can discuss it personally. I would do the thing where I communicate with you all via email, but I did that on another subject, and I only had one alderman of all of you that ever replied back. And I know you received them, so that don't work. So will you call your secretary to get a meeting to discuss this?
Mr. Ed Haley's sitting in the back corner there,
Okay.
and I would suggest you get with him, and he'd be happy to take care of that for you.
Okay.
When did you
Stephen Carlton. Stephen Carlton. Ross Landrum.
Ross Landrum, 4901 Montgomery Road, here in the wonderful city of Millington. I think it's kind of interesting we have a lack of agendas tonight because the copy machine broke down. Only one copy machine for the whole city. $5 million in capital improvements is even worse. I think we can find somewhere out there, there's got to be a better place to get the money that doesn't have a 50% interest rate. And even if there is no interest after the service fees, that's $250 a month. Following the last 15 years rate of inflation, 15 years from now, that'll amount to $385,413.37 a month equivalency. And I've got, several other things here, but you know what? You're not going to listen. You're not going to care. So let me give you a little bit of legal aspect in what you're doing. This is a copy of your loan papers. And in section 6 of, I think, the first one, right under full disclosure, pending litigation. There is no litigation. This is what you have to qualify for to borrow the money. There is no litigation or legal or governmental action, inquiry, investigation, or proceedings pending, or to the knowledge of the borrower threatened against or affecting the borrower in any court or before any government authority, arbitration board, or tribunal that it adversely determined would materially adversely affect the property's activities, prospects, or condition, financial or otherwise. In other words, if there is a recall petition filed against the mayor or alderman with a governmental authority, the election commission, you cannot get this loan, according to the loan's paperwork. Now, I'll call Nashville tomorrow on Tennessee Bank and make sure that I'm correcting all these things. But if nothing else, that ought to be enough to make you stop, stand back, and take a look at what you're doing.
Thank you, Mr. Davis.
You did notice the
Al Williams, that's your bid.
Just ditto to Ross. I get to Ross. Why need some more time? Ross,
Sir?
you want some more time?
Oh, no, they're not going to listen anyway. You saw those smiles.
Anyone else?
One thing I would mention, you tabled it, and that's the trash pickup and stuff. How many times have I seen on the news in the city of Memphis in their contract trash pickup? I mean, I went through one of the neighborhoods today, and there is trash stacked up out on the street, waiting right now for our pickup to come and get it. You can imagine what's going to happen when you put to a contractor and they can't get their people to work and they don't get their trucks to work. At least, if it's under our control, we can do something about it. The only thing you can do if you have a contractor is then you're going to have to go into legal to get them to do it. In the meantime, if they have a strike, it's all sitting on the corner of my curb. Let's keep the trash pickup and the stuff that we can do for our citizens in our own hands and not give it to somebody else. Hey, you're going to cut us by $4? I don't care. Raise me by $4.
Right,
Ask us if we're willing to do that,
right.
to keep it where we want. Quit borrowing Peter to pay Paul, and if you got to raise taxes to do it, then raise some taxes a little bit where you can do it.